You have spoken. I have 7 palettes to show you for round 9 of the palette roulette. Want to see what they are? Then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and this one is so exciting. I'm so happy I did this for the Christmas edition of the palette roulette. If you are not familiar with palette roulette, let me just explain what it is. I will offer a range of numbers for eyeshadow palettes, face palettes, and other stuff like NYX Jumbo pencils or glitters or Stila glitter and glows and that kind of thing. Just the miscellaneous stuff that enhance an eye look. And so I've been doing that now for 8 rounds and have really appreciated the participation from everyone. It's been a ton of fun. And yeah, it just gives me a grab bag of stuff from my collection that I feel gives me combinations that I never would have put together if I just shopped my stash. So I really appreciate it. But I also thought it might be fun to actually know what you are selecting when you pick something. And for round 9, I decided to turn it over, show 15 palettes and say, which ones would you like me to use? And I only kept it to eyeshadow palettes. And that means that for the remainder of December, I also get to use different face palettes that I feel like using for different looks. And I really appreciate that as well. I have 7 palettes to show you, as I mentioned before, and I will do my best to tell you who selected the various palettes. So let's get started with most requested to least requested. And when it comes to most requested, I have a 4-way tie. So a lot of folks requested a given palette twice. So let's take a look at those. I am going to start with one of the most festive, in my opinion, and it is chocolate gold. And I think it's very festive to me because it is chocolate fountains is something for me that is very much associated with Christmas because we do one of those every year when we have people over. And here are the colors for the chocolate gold. And I have done a swatches video. If you want to see it right here, you will see that there really are no duds in this palette. They all look very nice. And I am, in fact, sporting the first look of round number 9. I used Live in Lavish, Drippin' Diamonds. Those are the 2 big ones I used, and I also used Bougie as my transition color. I really am enjoying this look, and if you want to see that first impressions, I have also filmed that one too. Super happy with this palette. Thank you for selecting it. I am having a lot of fun. And I almost forgot. This palette was selected by Charchui and by Jessica, and I hope I'm saying everyone's name right. If not, let me know how to say it phonetically. I would appreciate it. Next up, the Tarte East Pro palettes. Either one. So what I'm going to say is that I'm going to use this one first. And if I get to this one, great, but my focus is going to be on the Tarte East Pro, the original, because I think that that is the one that most people may be drawn to, just based on reviews I saw of the remix. I think that this would still be the favorite. So I'm going to focus on this one, and if I get to the remix, great. If I didn't mention, the Tarteist were selected by Jessica and Julie. Now, the third palette that was requested twice is the Nubian by Juvia's Place, and it was requested by Steph and Julie, and this is what it looks like. And I'm really excited, and I mentioned it in the intro video that these 3 have definitely caught my eye, but there are a lot of beautiful colors in here, and I think that it is a very approachable palette, so I'm very excited to be using it as well. Now for the single mentions. The first one that I want to talk about is the Stardust palette by Lise Watier for 2 reasons. It's a Canadian brand, which warms my heart, but also it is a holiday palette, which it is the right time to be talking holiday palettes. and I really like the color combination. And I did do a swatches video of that palette not that long ago. I'll put it right there. And this is what it looks like. It's so, so beautiful, and I feel like it's very approachable for a lot of people. So I'm so jazzed about the Watier decision to release this palette this holiday season. I think it's beautiful. And next up is the Stila Happy Hour, and this one was nominated by Jessica, and I'm very happy she did so because I want to use more cool toned eyeshadows on this channel, and I think that this palette is the perfect option to do so. I have swatched it. It looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to get these colors on my eyes. And last, but absolutely not least, Steph chose the Subculture. And I'm really, really happy that she did, because if you are familiar with this channel, you would know that I have a love-on for this palette. It's absolutely beautiful. And every single time I do a look with this palette, I think, why don't I use it more? So I am definitely going to use it. And I only have one question, and that is, which colors out of the Subculture do you want to see a look with? I'm going to put it or throw it into your court and see if you have any requests. And I'm actually going to say the same thing for the Happy Hour palette. I think that both of them can feel a little bit intimidating, kind of going, whoa, how would you use this? And so yes, I throw it out to you. You have noticed this palette possibly for a specific reason, and so let me know if there are specific colors. And frankly, for any of the palettes, if there are specific colors that you're specifically focused on or curious about, let me know, because I'm just going by what I feel like putting on my eyelids. Why not let me know which colors are of most interest to you? Because every time we're interested in a palette, it's because of certain colors that we notice, right? So yeah, don't be shy. Let me know which ones and which colors specifically from the palettes that you chose, because it will help guide me as I go through the next couple of weeks of all sorts of interesting looks. I am so excited by the idea of using these 7 palettes over the next few weeks, and it does really feel like Christmas. So thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to your feedback along the way, because I'm going to be posting as many videos as I can, and if I can't do a video, I will be posting some looks. And speaking of, I was looking through my computer after having posted the round 8 How Was It? And I was thinking, I have more looks. I have more looks. I know I have more looks. The problem is I did some of those looks before my computer crash, and they were so far up in my content that I did not have them at the ready for the last video. And so because there are more looks, I'm just going to, well, I've probably started already showing them right here, and will continue to do so that you can see all the additional looks that did not make it into the round 8 How Was It video. And you'll see that I really did push a few looks with the extra products that I had committed to using. So thank you for your understanding in this little bit of a straggler of bit of content from that should have been in the other video. But again, technology challenges, and at least I'm putting them in now, right? It's a little extra unexpected treat. At least I enjoy looking at them. So that's it. Nothing more from me. Thank you so much for watching. I've made a lot of requests of you. If you choose to answer the call, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.